Muchacha, y diente la acostada, mija. Aquí, viendo una mesa que tengo que armar, que compré por Amazon con un Black Friday y la mesa me está viendo a mí. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay.
Dime, ¿qué fue? Pero es mi día libre, mi único día libre, mi loco. Tengo que cogerlo para mí. Ahora mismo no estoy en gente, estoy en cuarto. Coño, pero si tú vas a hablar conmigo, oye, tú llámame cuando tú puedas. ¿Y dónde que... Diablo, pero tú andas dando asco por esa trenza, ¿eh? Es dando asco que tú estás por una trenza. Yo voy a salir el dos fin de semana que viene, voy a salir. Oye, el fin de semana que viene voy a salir temprano. Que el fin de semana que viene voy a salir a las 3, voy a salir del día y viene, ya tú sabes. ¿Quién? Elvis no llega la semana que viene, Elvis llega la otra semana de arribota. Ajá, y ya como vamos a estar ahí este fin de semana, ¿no? A 24. Cómprate una gelatina que el viernes salgo temprano, ya tú sabes. Hablamos después que estoy armando una cama. Hablamos después que estoy armando una cama aquí, pues ya tú sabes. Ah, pues está bien, entonces cómprate una gelatina. Ya, oíste, que te compro una gelatina de la verde, pues ya tú sabes, hablamos. De la verde, maricón. Pues hablamos, bye. Cuando uno se va solo, nena, uno no siente tanta motivación, pero solo para mí, o sea, yo me acostumbré porque yo antes iba con las muchachas que yo trabajaba, pero después yo me iba sola porque me daba pico porque duraba demasiado y estaba saliendo muy tarde del gimnasio. Entonces, me gusta más sola porque así me voy cuando me da la gana. Oye, nena, pero yo no sabía que Valeria había dejado de trabajar en la empresa que ella trabajaba. Tú sabes, yo no le pregunté porque tú sabes cómo soy yo, un poco vergonzoso para estar haciendo preguntas. Ahora hay overtime para uno que no sabe ni qué hora agarrar, ya tú sabes, muchacho. Hay overtime por un tubo y siete ya. Dímelo.
Oye, pero eso me está acelerado casi para los domingos, ¿tú?
Pero ¿cómo así?
A mí de las 2 semanas no me salía el sábado domingo.
¿No te salió el sábado? ¿En Stalking?
No, no. Estaba yo cogí ahora yo cogí por domingo y a veces yo creo que los sábados también, yo no pagué un domingo, pero sábado de sábado no estaba.
Pero a mí me salió viernes y sábado.
Bueno, ¿para qué te salió?
Para receiving y hay hasta 6 horas, hasta 6 horas, 5, 3
No,
horas.
yo lo cogí de dos, o sea que se yo no vaya, ¿vos te metí?
Sí, no, pues tú sabes, Luisa dice que lo va a coger de 6 horas y que después se queda.
Ah, verdaderamente.
Yo lo cogí de 12 también, mi hijo. Pero oye, a mí me salió hasta de que 6 horas.
Sí, sí, no. Habría varias horas, para que a mí se me fue chile, ¿verdad? Que no podía coger la media, me pueden decir allá que va a ser más.
Sí, que tú nada más te ibas a quedar hasta las 3, pero ya yo cogí la 12, porque bueno, si me arrepiento, pongo 2 horas de la mía de la protegida y ya arranco por ahí.
Ese sistema mío que yo no podía, o sea, protegido. Pero también yo como quiera lo voy a hacer, entonces yo necesito guay, yo voy a viajar.
Dios mediante, ya tú sabes, muchacho. En Walmart y Overtime ahora para uno vapeado.
Sí, por ahí es para hasta que.
¿Eh? ¿Hello?
No semanas pusieron.
Sí, pero para mí que eso va a seguir en diciembre entero, tú verás.
Yo no sé, ¿no? Yo voy a trabajar hasta el 21.
¿Cuándo es que tú te vas?
Yo ya lo compré yo cuando vengo, se le busca eso a mí, pues.
Ah,
Yo lo voy a comprar yo para el 21 de la noche. Lo voy a comprar el 21 para ir a las 2 de la noche. Como yo no sé qué tiene el aeropuerto.
de diciembre.
Sí.
¿Tú te vas en diciembre?
Yo voy de 21 al 30, yo voy 9 días, ¿no?
Pues tú te vas en diciembre.
Sí, yo voy en diciembre, yo lo vendí ya, pero no lo regaló, no vi.
Mira.
Sí, porque como me está pegando mucho y yo me metí en miedo y yo me está pegando completamente diferente.
Ok, ya, pero eso está bien.
Entonces dije, voy a hacerme con ellos, voy a hacer nada. Entonces vengo aquí, me paso año nuevo con familia.
Claro.
Exacto, voy a pasar de nuevo, voy a 21 y 29, pero yo voy a ir 8 días, como quien dice.
Una semana.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out what's in that vault. First, we need someone with the right login credentials for their security system. I tracked the rough location of a member of Duggan's security team
Ok.
using his phone signal. Head over there and find him.
El 3 de enero yo tengo libre. Pero tú sabes, para eso ya me estoy cuántos años que yo ahí.
No, nunca.
Y te voy a uno checo ya, y hay un juego de 60 y pico, lo voy a comprar por día.
Ah, pues si tú quieres agarrar eso, mija, porque más barato y ahí no lo vas a hallar tú, ¿no?
Ya lo sabes, 666 creo que está,
Oh, ah, pero no te regalas para diciembre. ¿Tú sabes cómo?
sí, en diciembre.
Chacho, tú sabes lo caro que están los vuelos en diciembre.
Adiós, 1000 y pico de lotería, de 21 a 1200, 1100, así que está.
Ay, mijo, pues yo te sugiero que agarre eso, pero no es que ahorita, de que cuando tú tengas un chance, muchacho, compra eso.
No, desde que yo ya lo voy a comprar nada.
Pues no, pues yo Blue Lodo.
Oye, porque yo te voy a ayudar, tú sabes que yo te puedo. Pero como es 21, yo me quedé atrás, porque yo sé que tú sabes que es.
Claro, si se te atrasa un día, un ejemplo.
Ya tú sabes.
Ok.
Ya tú sabes.
O está bien, y lo que hablamos. Baja, pues.
Nothing. What happened? Who you on the phone with?
Y my friend Manuel.
Oh, no. What? Now you got a new fucking friend?
Diga, he has been working with me for what?
Nigga, the bitches at Walmart ain't got my number. The bitches at Alpha ain't got my number. Well, a couple of them do.
Oh yeah, I finally break your fucking face.
What, you thought I was gonna be the only? You was gonna be the only one?
That's why, yeah. Do it and you will see what happens.
Ain't shit gonna happen. Shut the fuck up. You over here cheating on me with niggas at your job. What's up with Louisa? She get everything situated with her kid?
Eh?
So what's up with Louisa? How's she doing?
So Lisa, oh god. forgive me, but the thing what I'm gonna say right now, well, Lisa, she's a fucking big head. Lisa's having like I don't know how many problems she has. Lisa, if I'm telling you, think you have problems, trust me, like you don't have problems.
Lisa got real problems.
Yo, but Lisa, oh my god, yo. Every time Melissa's gonna tell you something, it's about a fucking problem that she has. Like, she's telling me, like, no, she had a house that I told you, right? That she go with his house, that I told you, right? And now she told me, like, the bank called her and told, like, the mortgage is gonna be more up now. Before she was paying, like, 1,600.
Damn.
And now she gonna pay 1,800. 1,800. 1,800. You heard? And she is like pay the whole mortgage. That motherfucker don't help her.
What's the point of having a house if it's gonna cost that much?
I tell her like you're fucking crazy. I tell her like she's the kind of person like if you give like a suggestion, but it's like if you have been talking with a fucking god because she listens you, but she don't do nothing about it. Like I tell her, hey Joe, why you don't sell the house and you're gonna win? And she told me, I told Joe, don't be fucking dumb. Don't be fucking stupid. You're gonna win. And you buy another house that we are more cheaper and something that you can pay, right? And the biggest thing is that your husband not gonna be with you, right, baby? And
That's crazy. She still lives with her husband and has a boyfriend.
And she started like, and I told her like, Joe, go and move with your boyfriend at the apartment that he had, and then you buy another house. Because she was living with her boyfriend before, right? And then her husband like put like a piece of shit in her mind. I'm gonna buy a house for my son, and we're gonna live together, but we don't wanna have nothing with each other. I just wanna be around my son, and blah 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 blah. You know? And I told her that was the most biggest mistake that you did.
So she was living with her boyfriend,
Yes.
and then she went and got a house with her husband.
Because it was her husband who paid the whole mortgage. He gave like 25K for the mortgage. Because the house is in a beautiful area. It's close to the Allen Street. You know, those houses around over there are in a beautiful area. And she's so fucking stupid. I told her like, yo, if you sell the house, you're gonna win because you didn't give any money for the mortgage. Right? No, I'm talking to you.
She didn't give no money for the mortgage?
No, it was the husband who gave everything.
So she really can't make the decision to sell the house because it really ain't
Because, like, she said, like, oh, I'm not gonna win nothing, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Like, she's a fucking stupid. And everybody tell her the same thing. The same thing that I tell her, her the same bullshit.
Come check out the new vehicle on
So what, the
podium.
husband doesn't want to sell the house?
Just a spin on the lucky wheel.
Huh? No, he don't want to sell the house, but she won the divorce, right? But he don't want to sign the divorce. I'm not confused.
Experience the exhilaration of putting everything on the line at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
I had to go back and get my hair redid. Why? Okay. Me and my man just was having a wonderful, wonderful night. We really did. And when I got my hair done, he just loved it so much. So, what I do, I like to have my hair out at nighttime, so we can be intimate and stuff. And then, I'll wake up through the night, I'll put a, little scarf on and, look little and stuff. But last night, the night before I got this done, which was yesterday night, this man was throwing me this way, throwing me that way. I mean, just all through my hair was going like this. I mean, because he just, all the bouncing my head, just bouncing me around. Oh, that man, I'm telling you, that man was picking me up like the Incredible Hulk. And I was like, babe, he from Iron, y'all. I'm like, babe, you just because I got my hair did like, you're going to act and all like that and stuff. Y'all, let me tell you something. He got off from work early. He got off from work early. And guess what? Got off from work, took me back to my hairstylist, and had to redo my hair last night. You know what I'm saying? So I was resting up for tonight, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. This man just, oh my God, he just loved taking care, of me and getting my hair done. If y'all would have saw me, let me tell you something, I was looking like Don Kingston. I think he just was throwing me everywhere. And I was like, when I got up, I said, oh no. When I got up that morning, I said, oh no, this ain't gonna happen, because me and my man be going out on weekends and stuff. I said, look, I called him, and I said, babe, right now, I'm looking like Don King. I said, so you need to come on. He said, what happened? You always ask him, what happened? Look, when I FaceTimed him and he saw, he was like, I'm on my way.
Gold's gonna be slower to haul out of there, but it is oh so shiny. And buyers love it in these uncertain times. Good job. Come back when you're ready.
Turn that shit off. I don't want to hear. Yo, what's up with them pina coladas, mama? Trying fuck tonight. You see what happened last night off them pina coladas? That pussy was getting sloppy wet, wasn't it? Yum yum, give me more. Finger in a butthole. You know what I'm saying? Mira, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. Bruh, you 24. Act like it. You act like you 44. Nigga,
I'm gonna leave your when I didn't have you, let me tell you how I was relaxed.
sleeping all day.
I was relaxed like fucking whole day without nobody bothering me. You know that? I didn't have to, when I got home, I gotta go for it to be more focused. No, I could if I want. If I didn't want, I go to the store and buy something.
Chick-fil-A.
So
For me.
I was fucking free before I had you. You understand that? Now that I have you, I have a fucking big pain in my ass that I have to be handling every fucking day. You understand that? So leave me the fucking alone. If you don't know how, if you don't understand that, I can translate in Spanish too. Déjame tranquila. Fuck.
Mira.
I'm too young to be like you.
You're too young to be doing what? Making pina coladas?
Yes. I told you, I'm gonna make it when I want. Ella quiere que la cheque.
You're retarded.
Yes. For that reason, I don't want nobody even bothering me.
Oh yeah?
I just want to be me and just sleep.
And just sleep all day. Nigga, you the one bothering me all the time. I'm just telling you to make fucking pina coladas.
I'm gonna make it with you.
You gonna make it by the when you fall asleep.
Yo, stop. Stop doing that to me.
No, I'm gonna slap you around, bro.
So when are you gonna start?
Never. And you make my fucking pina colada.
Oh, no. Okay, no, baby, no. I don't want to make it.
I didn't even do the harsh stuff, man.
You killed my ass.
Does Louisa still like have sex with her husband too, or no? They just live together. to snuggle with Rena no more? I don't blame you. She's annoying. Before I had you, all I do is relaxing. I'm just a lazy motherfucker all day. Now I gotta take care of a pain in my ass. Okay, remember you said that. Remember you said that.
Up to the beats, up to the beats, up to the beat. Beats, up to the beats, up to the beats, up to the beats, up to the beat.
Little bit, look like little bit. Alright, what's that people tell you look like? People tell me you look like J-Lo. Like J-Lo. What celebrity does this girl look like to you? J-Lo. Not even close.
Are you sweating? I'm sweating over here. Come on.
Tell you you look like. Rihanna. Yeah. What celebrity does this girl look like? She look like a Honda bike. A Honda bike. What celebrity people tell you? Man, what celebrity people tell you you look like? What celebrity does this guy look like? Little Wayne. Look like Little Wayne. Alright, what celebrity people tell you you look like? People tell me you look like J-Lo. Like J-Lo. Nice. Good. What's up, guys? I am Tom. Let's start. Not punching a gay boy with his hands out. Not punching a gay boy with his hands out. Yeah, is that what it is? That's what it is, dude. With your hands out. I'm not a bitch like you. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not a bitch like you. I'm not a fucking bitch like you. What's up, man? Shit. No, shake my hand and leave it at that.
doing? Did you find it?
No, I didn't find it, but I thought I'd seen it run out the room and go that way.
Are you serious?
I like that seafood, but it gives me heartburn.
What did you ask? Hijo fue Big Fat.
When it was the right time for my wife and I to launch our small business ventures, we did create our LLC and business license. They made it so easy and made us feel comfortable. There are so many guarantees in place with legal.
How are you?
You're in good hands.
Right on dishes yesterday. I got cut by my own knitting needle last night. The knitting circle was at my house this week, too. I know. Usually we're knitting when that happens. We tend to use razor blades for the sacrifice.
So obviously they put the statements out saying, okay, it's but everybody's saying, you think we like, nigga, I was born at night, just not last night. You can't spit the air and fall to my face and tell me straight. Nigga, like, we're not that fucking dumb. Nigga, if you resolve this shit in 24 hours, nigga, nothing moves that fucking quick. You're guilty, brother. Okay? His lawyer put out a statement. It's like when Gunner's lawyer trying to convince us he ain't snitch, right? Like, we know what it is, but the lawyer's still trying to count on it. And here's what the lawyer says, hello, please see statement to be used in its entirety below for the schools. It's important that this be added to your story as an update or ensure that the news story goes up. Ben Rapid, lawyer for the schools. Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit in the spring of 2023 is in no way an admission wrong. Mr. Cole's decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the case. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Mrs. Ventura the best. Stop it, nigga. You ain't even wait till this shit to get to the weekend, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Let me bring up this lawsuit. And then I'm gonna connect this dot. This is gonna be crazy. I don't know if this is exactly what it is, but give me a second, man. By the way, here's the funny thing too about it, right? Let me show you this part two. So, Chad, we could track this case. We could track this case because it's a federal case. So when both parties, just think about the optic. When both parties go to announce it to the media that they are set, that they've reached a settlement and this case will not proceed anymore,
It's coming at you. I'll get back to it then.
The actual court system, that has not been reflected in the court system yet. What does that mean? That means it was on such priority of Diddy's team to make sure the press knew this lawsuit was up.
Sorry, I didn't get that. You get an idea. Top translator. Good live, gotcha. Then visiting routes. And your...
The cost of renting versus buying a home comes up all the time. What is the better financial decision though? With renting, the total cost is just the amount that you give your landlord that you never see again. So for example, if your rent was $2,000 a month, multiply that by 12 months and you have $24,000 a year that you just never see again. The total cost of owning a home, however, includes a mortgage payment, which is comprised of interest and principal, as well as miscellaneous costs like maintenance per year. So to make an apples-to-apples comparison, we need to figure out how much money we'll never get back again in both of the scenarios. This original take and unique angle was first presented by Ben Felix, a Canadian portfolio manager here on YouTube. His video is titled Renting versus Buying, the 5% Rule, and it's the inspiration for this video, and I will link his video down below, so full credit to him. But it has been 4 years since he released his video, and these days mortgage rates are much higher now. They sit between 6.5 to 7.5%. And so I felt like this topic needed a refresh for the times that we live in. The main thing that we're trying to solve for is the cost of home ownership, and we need to get it to a monthly basis, and that way we can compare it to our rent costs and figure out which one is the better option for us. Theoretically, if our monthly cost of home ownership is cheaper than renting a comparable home, then we should probably be buying instead of renting, and the vice versa.
You're through to your garage.
Now, Ben states that there are
ride?
3 components to home ownership and figuring out this whole monthly cost of calculation here, and and that includes property taxes, maintenance costs, as well as the mortgage payment. The mortgage payment will be broken down into two different components, which we are going to discuss thoroughly today. However, all of these costs are associated with home ownership that a renter will not face. First, we need to talk about property taxes. So property taxes occur on any property that you own, and basically what it means is by owning that property, you must owe the government or the state that you live in a certain percentage of the property's value in taxes every single year. In the United States, the average property tax rate is 1.11% across all residential real estate. So we're going to use that number in today's example, and we're also going to use the example of a $500,000 home. If you live in Canada, Australia, or somewhere in Europe, I'm going to have a special tool that I'm going to link for you guys today where you can input your own numbers. However, for the purpose of today's video, let's just go with our example. So on a house like this, you're going to pay $5,500 in property taxes every single year. That's 1.11%. And those are the costs that you'll never see again. The next cost is the maintenance cost of your home. Experts suggest that you set aside 1 to 2% of your property's value per year aside just for maintenance costs. Now, that could be a little bit more if your home is really old and you feel like it always needs fixing up. For simplicity's sake, we're going to use 1% in today's calculations. So our maintenance cost for a $500,000 home over the course of a year is going to be 1% of that, so $5,000 per year. All right, so up until this point, we figured out the property taxes and the maintenance costs that we'll never get back for owning a home, and that amounts to about 2 to 2.11% per year of the property's value. All right, so next up, we actually need to figure out the cost of the mortgage payment. Now, Ben actually calls this the cost of capital, and so that actually just means what our money is actually costing us by putting it into this home. Assuming a 20% down payment, that means you're going to finance or take out a loan on the remaining 80% of the home's value. Using simple numbers again, if our home value is $500,000, that means we are going to put a 20% down payment of $100,000 on the home and then finance the remainder, the $400,000, probably over the course of 30 years. That's the most common type of mortgage. So there are two moving parts here. There's first the cost of the down payment as well as what the loan is costing us. That's the cost of debt. A common thing that you'll hear people say is that there's an opportunity cost to your money. So basically, when you put the $100,000 on a down payment, then that means you're not putting that $100,000 into the stock market to help you make more money. That's actually a pretty valid concern. And first, we need to figure out what the opportunity cost of your down payment is. And this is the first part of the cost of capital equation. So according to the data, the S&P 500 has returned for the past 30 years a 7.19% average per year adjusted for inflation. Residential real estate, or the median home prices in the United States over the past 30 years, they've actually appreciated 1.97% after accounting for inflation. So I purposely used median home prices in this situation because if I had included commercial or rental properties, that would have skewed the real estate returns way higher. And since most people are renting a home and then comparing it to residential real estate, we should probably use the residential real estate median home pricing. For simplicity's sake, if stocks are returning about 7% per year on average and real estate is returning about 2% per year on average, that means the difference between these two is around 5%. So stocks are outperforming real estate.
Not what you expected? When the unexpected happens to your business, NJM will go above and beyond for you. For over a century, NJM has been there when you need us most. NJM, more than you'd expect from business insurance.
By 5% per year. So if you put $100,000 on a down payment, that's the $100,000 that could be earning 5% more per year had you invested it into the stock market. That's the money that you could be earning if it weren't invested into this home. So we'll actually plug in some real numbers here soon. But first, I just wanted to illustrate this concept. This is the first part of the cost of capital, or the cost of the mortgage payment. Now, if you aren't in the United States, you can actually just simply Google what global real estate returns are, or perhaps your own country's real estate returns are, and compare them to the S&P S&P 500 or any stock market index that you have. What I found, though, is that stocks tend to outperform real estate depending on your country by around 3 to 5%. The second part of the cost of capital equation is the cost that the interest payments are costing you, or AKA this is known as the cost of debt. Just for simple calculations today, we're going to assume that it is $28,000 per year. We'll just use the straight up method of loan balance times the interest rate per year. And so this is going to give us a really conservative buffer on figuring out what type of homes that we can afford and just what the cost that we don't get back. All right, so if you guys are still following here, then the cost of capital is then the opportunity cost of the down payment, which we figured out was 5% of $100,000. That's $5,000 plus the $28,000 in interest payments per year. That's a total of $33,000 in costs every year that we don't get back. Represented as a percentage, we would take $33,000 divided by the home's value, and that equals 6.6%. All right, so now that we have all of those numbers, let's add up everything that we've actually talked about already, the property taxes, the maintenance costs, and the cost of capital, and we will come up with a really simple rule. Okay, so hopefully the formula will be on the screen right here, and if it is not, you can blame my editor, Ricky. You can let him know in the comments, but just kidding, you probably see this. It is therefore the property tax of 1.11% plus the 1% maintenance cost plus 6.6% cost of capital, and our total is 8.71%.
Hello?
Well, hey there. Ready to test your credit knowledge? Let's dive in. True or false? In a 2022 survey, 42% of Americans say that their credit scores prevented them from getting financial products in the past year.
You're right. Hey, dog, check this out. Starting Friday, it's about to go down for your boy. I'm going to have 5 lined up. Yeah, 5 all to myself, bro. Yes, sir. What you mean? Latrice ain't going to do nothing because she's not going to know nothing. She's not going to find out. Yeah, no, not this Friday. Black Friday is going down on Black Friday, and she's gonna be preoccupied with the family. It's gonna be after Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna do my thing. Yep, I'm gonna have 5 for every day of the work week. Yes, sir. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll tell you about it. All right, I'm out at you. Peace. Out of here. Hey, no, baby.
5 what?
Huh?
5 what?
Yeah, I was gonna watch the 5 Heartbeat DVD. I was gonna sit there and watch that. You know, I got nothing but love for you, big.
Hey guys, Andrew here with the Medellin Buzz. Today is Wednesday. It's a regular work day for me, so I'm going to walk over to the co-working space. As I walk over there, I want to talk about some of the great things about living here in Medellin and obviously some of the downfalls, some of the bad things. A lot of people hype up the city and hype up living here because the cost of living is low. The women are beautiful. There are many things to do. The weather is amazing. I'll show you this view in a second. I was forced to live in Colombia. I was deported at 29 years old after living in the United States for 26 years since I was 4 years old. I was forced into this life. I made the best of it. There are a few things that are great about living here, but there's some things that you're just like, me, can we just get a brain and do things better? So as I walk over, let's talk about that. Let's look at this view real quick, though. Okay, so let's start with the pros. The first pro is the obvious one, the cost of living. If you're retired on a pension, or maybe you're just early retired because you had a lot of business success, or maybe you own a business, you're an entrepreneur, or maybe even a digital nomad with some sort of income that's over $2,000 a month, you can live a very comfortable life in Medellin, Colombia. The minimum wage in Colombia is $250 per month. So if you're making $2,000 per month plus, you're in the upper middle class of people in Colombia. So what can you do with $2,000 per month? Well, first of all, your rent is going to be about $600 to $800 if you go the unfurnished route in El Poblado or in a nice area in Laureles. If you go the furnished route, you could be expected to pay $1,000 or maybe a little bit more. But if you're here long term, you're not going to be renting out furnished. You're not going to go through Airbnb. You're going to maybe do that for the first couple months, but then after that, you're going to be looking for a long-term solution, maybe unfurnished, maybe furnished, but for a lot less than what you get on Airbnb. I made a video, which I'll put right here, so that you can check it out on how to rent apartments without going through Airbnb. With $2,000 a month, let's say your unfurnished apartment rent is $600 or $800 per month. That means that you have a lot more money left over for example, a maid to come to your house 2 times a week. That could cost you $200, $150 per month, and she'll do the laundry, she'll cook, she'll clean. It's amazing. Usually groceries for a couple of weeks, maybe even stretching it to the whole month, could be about $200 to $250 per month. And that leaves you with a bunch of money left over to do extra things. For example, like entertainment, learn something, take courses, take Spanish classes, salsa lessons, whether you go to the studio or you have someone come to you. Money for Ubers. Ubers are super cheap here. I think the most I've ever spent on an Uber was like $12. So even though I have a couple of businesses and I'm doing a lot better now than I was when I first got here and I was completely broke, my monthly expenses stay at about $2,200 per month, give or take, which leaves me a lot of money left over to save and to invest in buying property here or do whatever I want with it. But the fact of the matter is that I don't know if I'd be able to do that in the United States with what I make, or maybe I'd be able to save, but I wouldn't be able to own multiple apartments, maybe just one in Southern California. Regardless, I made a video where I break down my whole budget. You can check it out here. I'll put it there. The next pro is
super fresh, keep it food fresh. Get more so you be going out less. Stay fresh like a Bosch with America's most trusted refrigerators that keep food fresh up to 3 times longer.
Social life. Colombians as a whole are pretty social, and Medellin is no exception. There's always something to do in Medellin. Whether it's Monday or Sunday, doesn't matter. Any day of the week, you can find something to do. If you want to immerse yourself in local culture, you can do a ton of things. For example, going to the local soccer matches, going to the local salsa club to go dancing with the locals in places like Laureles, Belén, even downtown. If you want to take cooking classes to learn how to cook Colombian dishes, you can hire a chef, which is pretty inexpensive compared to the United States, to teach you that. So no matter what, your social circle is going to grow here. On top of that, if you want to hang out with other expats, because sometimes it can get lonely if you don't speak the language fluently, and you just want to be able to have a conversation with someone in English that's from your country or from an English-speaking country, you can do that. In Medellin, the expat community is pretty big. There are a lot of Facebook groups where you can make those connections. On top of that, there are also WhatsApp groups. Make sure to check out the MDE community. The link is in the description below. I have no affiliation, but it's just an amazing resource. Pretty much anything that you want to do, you can find a group already created. So you're going to meet people no matter what. I've been here 13 years, and I pretty much meet people weekly because of the things that I do. At 42 years old, I think about what my life would be like in the United States, what my social circle would be like. Would my social life be the same as it is here in Colombia? I've got a local staff